scratched on the weekends to run here. It's a 2-10 chance.
Yeah, look, probably drifting for a few reasons. One, he had a little blood count there, I think, on the weekend that wasn't 100% right for the Fuel and Ready, so that's why he's here. All 100%, but it's still a little query, isn't it? The fact that was Saturday and here we are a few days later. Look, he was very impressive on debut. I did read a story with Tyler Schiller, though, suggesting that they want to ride him with cover. So, I don't know. I haven't seen anything change of tactics-wise in the Stewards. So we'll wait and see how it all pans out. But it's a little query as well, considering he led and just run them into the ground there the other day. I mean, whether he cross and lead here, I'm not sure anyway, with a horse like Toke, who's shown good speed, obviously, for the Waterhouse and Botyard, who like to lead their races. But if he does go back in a small field, it would be a bit of a concern. So I'm a bit in the dark there as to what they're going to do tactics-wise here. But 4 to beat 8, Toke, who has trialled well. Would have liked to have seen that the horse that beat in that recent trial, Jupiter Hills, run better in that Inglis race on Saturday. Was pretty disappointing. So maybe a little query on that trial form. But 2 Highness, the one they backed, did start $13 in a Breeders' Plate and was pushed along to win a recent trial there at Newcastle for Michael Freedman, who's a very good trainer. 6 next best. 4, 8, 2 and 6 for me, but interesting little race.
Yeah, it is. Gator, you're with Spywire on top as well, out to 2.15. Your Danger Highness has been best backed in the race, as Brad mentioned, 5 into $4.
Yeah, it's a good go, isn't it? Yeah, I'm 4, 2, 8, 6, so really similar numbers. And Spywire was impressive on debut. Canara was safely held last week by probably a couple of smart ones subsequently. But Highness, an interesting runner. Covered ground in the Breeders' Plate on debut and in the market to some extent, a $13 chance. I thought he held on well. He quickly spelled his comeback and he's trialled well. So I do think he's a danger. Toke's had a couple of neat trial wins and next best. So 4, 2, 8, 6 for me.
Similar read on Highness there for you, Brad. Freshened them back to the trials with that trial win at Newcastle.
Yeah, any other stable and I'd probably be potting the horse, to be fair, but Michael Freedman, I think he's one of the best trainers in Australia. He's strike race phenomenal. First up, gets them ready, and yeah, I mean, Breeders' Plate form, I don't think it's fantastic most years, and I'm not 100% sure it is this year either, but it was pushed along in a recent trial. It was solid. You come on from that. If they're backing it late, it's always a really good sign. So, as I said, I'd be probably more potting the horse if it wasn't for the stable, but he just gets it right so often, Michael Freedman.
Magic Millions, Wyong 2-year-old classic. Here's Darren Flindell.
In. Highness getting set now. Highness going forward in the colours of Capitalist, winning here many years ago now. Sneaky Sophia on debut will be the outsider of the field. And Spywire is the other to move in. For the $200,000 Wyong Magic Millions 2-year-old classic. And the final prices with Tad there, Spywire at $2, Toke at $3.10. Highness, who was into $4 a short time ago, out to $4.40. Spywire's locked away, the lights on, we're ready for the Wyong 2-year-old classic. Stand by. Racing now, and Spywire began brilliantly from the wide draw, and as a narrow leader from Highness in the early part, and now Toke is moving up on the inside. Sneaky Sophia settles in 4th. 3 lengths to Justice Please, and 2 lengths away to Piero Light. So the favourite takes the lead, Spywire, by a length and a half. Toke is pulling hard in second position, and Highness dropped back a few lengths in 3rd from Sneaky Sophia. Then came Piero Light at a length off to Justice Please. So the favourite, Spywire, at the 600 metres is bowling along in the lead by 2 lengths on Toke in second position. Just starting to take closer order now. It's Spywire a half in front to Toke, 2 lengths away to Highness, and a gap back to the rest as they come to the turn. And Spywire in front by a half to 3/4 to Toke, who just wobbled a bit on the turn. And Spywire goes for home at the top of the straight, opens up 2, 3 lengths in front. Highness goes to second now. Toke back to 3rd. Spywire in front of Highness is really chipping into the margin. Coming quickly, Highness. Oh, your Royal Highness over the top. Knocked off the favourite Spywire. A gap back to either Toke or Justice Please, hitting the line hard for 3rd. A gap back to Sneaky Sophia. And back last of all was Piero Light.
Magic Millions Wyong 2-year-old classic Highness right over the top late. Spywire Brad looked to have it shot to bits there into the straight, and Toke will be back in third.
Yeah, nice little roar across the line there from Tommy Berry. He looked to have it shot to bits, didn't he? The favourite. He travelled sweetly and looked home, and then Aspire Highness just launches from the clouds. Gee, gets it right often, Michael Freedman, and terrific job. First two look good. The other one, Toke, was pretty disappointing, really.
Pays out to $4.60, Gator. The money was bang on for Highness.
Yeah, look, the last 100 was nice work. It probably aided by Spywire sort of curling up a little bit. But as Brad said, look what they've done to the rest of the field. All eyes on the clock, but yeah, neat win.
2-4-8 after race number 6.